No, I'm telling you now, you can look them up, and they've got their own various renditions of all the Christmas songs that you know, and we're doing our best to play all of them right here on TV3 for you, especially on TV3 New Day. So make sure that you're with us all through the Christmas season to enjoy all the serenading tunes that they are bringing you for the Yuletide. Now, away from e-levy, away from 1.75, away from everything political, let's talk about life. Let's talk about things that sometimes you do not have control over, because sometimes life they feel over you. You go feel over you, and you now you go feel do something and you go like, yo, was it even me? But we move, life happens, and that's exactly what happened in this letter that we are about to read. This gentleman, who is my guest in the studio, you haven't seen physically here on TV in a very long time, because he's been in America doing it for himself, his family, for God, and for country. Yes, he was representing Ghana all the way in the United States of America, and this morning he's clad in an African print shirt, but he's wearing Puma shoes. He'll be telling us how much he got it for, but most importantly, he's wearing a pair of glasses he says he bought for $2,800 US. Ladies and gentlemen, George Luttrell, counselor into brackets. Why are you laughing so hard?
Bella
is shocked, right? She's not hearing.
No, you actually.
No, she's asking me. But will you ever take 2,000 Ghana cedis or more? 4,000, 6,000
Ghana cedis is not $2,800.
No, but will you take that amount of money?
It is not $2,800.
But you see, in America, $2,000.
A dollar is 6.3.
No, you see.
So
So unfortunately for you, when you are in America and you are very, very wise, what you don't do that you don't do conversion.
You be there and say don't do conversion.
No, I mean
I'll do it every day.
Oh, Bella, don't do it. You get sick. Don't do it.
No, you have
My first time
Bella,
in America,
please,
that's what I was doing.
The shades he's wearing,
it's signature.
17,640.
You are the one who must pay
Ghana cedis.
Government of Ghana.
No. But when I bought it, I paid the taxes there. So if I'm wearing it here, they should pay taxes.
So plus tax was 2.8 or minus tax. Plus tax came.
What came out? Yes, and so you see, it's nothing. Do you know why it's nothing? It's nothing because in the first place, when you're sitting here, you're 2,000 Ghana cedis. All right? It's somebody's $2,000. It's because when I wear conversion.
They're conversion.
Wait, I'm a question. I'm a glasses.
Have you cleaned your hands?
I have sanitized.
Hold it gently.
Where you're coming from, Corona is even
Hold it slowly. So it's called. Have you seen that before?
What brand is this? Because there's no.
You see, it's signature, but you see, at the end of the day, you don't even know what brand.
Which one is it?
It kept Versace and your middle.
But watch it well. No, watch it. You don't.
Watch where?
You see, you've not seen that before.
Okay, wait. Please. Can we zoom into this? He says it's Versace. Maybe I haven't seen this.
It's medicine.
I haven't seen this signage before. Please, is this the Versace signage or something like?
No, so unfortunately, you don't know what you're holding.
That's what I'm
You are
asking.
opening it. Stop opening. It's not legs. It's not legs. It's not legs. Your hands are shaking. Give me back my thing. You spent it after here.
Are you sure you bought this thing for 2 days? Any Versace?
No, you are contaminating the thing.
I will.
Let them catch it up on my face. Come on.
This is Versace sign.
This is signature.
Signature.
It's Versace signature. Come on.
Let me Google Versace signature.
That's really not. What do you say, man? Not good for them. That's a person who call it.
What do you?
But I say, chop the money, and when you die, your family should have a debt to pay at your funeral grounds.
Sorry.
Disika go.
Signature logo.
Celebrate a wua. Now, push your phone in your ketua.
For enya eka.
Etua, they cut to.
And looking at our life.
One Puma Namshell. Puma Club. Yeah, release you October 2021.
Is there any.
Shukam.
No, you are contaminating the glass.
I'm not.
Why you don't open it? You don't open
it. Bella and
I wish the serial number was on this.
Bella and
okay, well, I'll give you the serial number. I work with them. The label was here. I didn't want to tear it.
Uncle George,
I don't tear labels.
Uncle George,
sorry.
be in
but
line.
Who brought this to us?
You are out of line now.
No, so who brought it?
No, maybe so say. Life now will bono, and I will start to kaka.
Me boka guwa me busuafo na me wu a omatua. Bible say na prophet ni wu ye na ode come on the
Bible. Many bella they are no fanta ni malt. Omo no
ya be this careful mo hoka.
Ya muntu mi nji hwem free. Ya ma 100 Ghana.
investigating the sunglasses? Unless I don't know. Anybody who knows and has seen the sunglasses, can you please tell us if it is?
Anytime you are working with people within class, I wore this thing too 3 days ago.
Me, I don't know.
I went to a birthday party just 3 days ago of a very prominent person. When I entered, the old man, the first thing he saw was this. So people,
Uncle George.
Sana mudi many ma to munya na am Roberts no go cross me. No mu twa manim stress me shape bio. TV3 dia mo ye meja hye. Ma zoom in ma am Roberts no be attack me.
Na you want advertise studio.
You from be you crazy the one from we studio.
No, if you have not mentioned the amount.
On we studio that am we be here. You go.
Anyway,
your fans are waiting for you.
Can we please talk about life now? Can we move on and talk about
life?
Let me
say Merry Christmas to your CEO. I mean, a very sweet lady. I like her so much. Say a happy Merry Christmas to all of them. And I wish all of you well. You've been doing well. I watch you every morning. I mean, it's at dawn, but I know it. It's 3 a.m., but it's good. Keep it up. Work yourself out. I mean,
you didn't buy us a gift.
I only give people things they ask for. That's the thing. I don't buy things. Perfume, I don't know the one you have not even felt a perfume on your body before.
How do you feel perfume?
I feel like I tried it.
You know,
okay, ladies, listen. Bella and Uncle George, I'm going to leave the show for you too. I'm going to leave the show for you too.
I've missed these people.
And I knew I was expecting this between you and Bella. Anyway, so let's channel the energy to the letter that we are about to deal with this morning. Please maintain the same energy. Maintain the same energy for me. Anyway, so moving on to a letter that we received, and Bella and Uncle George are also going to help us this morning to break it down. But if you can please splash the letter on screen for us this morning, I'll take a read through it. And it says, please, it says, Dear Cookie, please, I've been married for 4 years with 2 children. During the second pregnancy, I had an argument with my husband because of his mistress, and he sent me away after giving birth. I have decided to make peace in my matrimonial home, but the issue is I insulted my mother-in-law whilst I was sent away with a 5 months pregnancy. But this was because she supported her son and cared less about what I was going through. I said hurtful things to her because she did the same to me. It was not intentional at all. I was in pain by then and couldn't believe she could do what she did to me. I want peace. I want my family back. Please, how do I win back my mother-in-law? I have been apologizing to her for about a month now, and I am still apologizing, but I am not getting any positive feedback. So that's the letter we are discussing this morning. I'm sure many of you have your own experiences with in-laws, especially the women. From what I know, from the stories I've heard from married people, it's only a handful of people who've been blessed enough to have very good in-laws. And one person who would always praise her in-laws is Chichi Nyonyo. Nyonyo would always praise her mother-in-law. She's become like, I'm not her missa.
Anybody who praises the mother-in-law has a problem. But go ahead.
Must you always start on this tangent?
Anybody who what?
Anybody who is nice with the mother-in-law has a problem in future. You can never be a friend to your mother-in-law. It's wickedness and disrespect. But go ahead.
You need peace at home.
Your mother-in-law is not unpeaceful. You being nice with her is rather brings war.
How?
Because you are not supposed to be. My wife and my mother can never be fine. For what reason? They can't be friends.
You prefer they fight?
They don't fight, but they can't be friends. The respect must be there. The respect is that she's an in-law and you respect her in that level. You don't have to be nice with your mother-in-law. Kosha, you jebu jeleko is not there. But if you buy, you see them wearing the same dress together. No, not my
but camp. It's Christmas. So are you trying to tell me that if it's Christmas and I pick up a phone and I say, "Oh, hey, mommy, Merry Christmas"?
She's not your mommy. Never use that word on my mother. What do you mean?
I shouldn't call you my mother-in-law mommy.
She is your mother-in-law. Don't miss the word.
So what should we call her?
But she's my husband's mother.
But not your mother, and you can never be her daughter. Keep that in your head.
So what do I call her? Auntie Amelie?
No, she's your mother-in-law. If she's still married to my father, and because I'm getting worried when your parents are married for too long, they frustrate you in marriage. So if she's still married, you still call her Mrs. Litrot, my mother-in-law. It's nice, but never refer to her as your mother. What do you mean?
So I should say, "Oh, hi, mom-in-law. Good morning. How are you?"
That is more respectful. Good morning. How are you? It's not your age to ask a grown-up how are you.
Why can't you ask a grown-up how are you?
You see, you people.
You are coming from America.
No, I have been here. And I've never changed.
No, so what? Is it wrong for a Ghanaian child to say,
It's
oh,
a
hi,
wrong
mommy, how are
thing
you?
for a human being who is younger to ask an older person, how are you? You don't respect. From where are you coming from? Blessings flow from the top to the down, not from the down to the up. So you, every time you meet a grown-up, the grown-up will ask you, how are you? Good morning, sir. Good morning. How are you?
So hold
I
on. Let's
will
say you
always-
call your mother-in-law
Yes.
or father-in-law. You say, oh, hello, sir, good morning.
That's
Please,
all.
how you doing?
No. Hello, good morning, father-in-law. Oh, good morning.
Daddy, you
Our
mean.
daughter-in-law, how are you doing? I am fine, sir. How is the house? We are doing good. Thank God.
So what? You cannot inquire how he's doing and how his businesses and his family is also doing.
Who are you? You don't respect.
No, what do you mean you don't respect?
No, you don't. Like you
No,
call,
how
like you
can
call.
I not
No,
ask him how
like you
he's
have the
doing?
opportunity to call His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana. Then you say, "Good morning, good morning, Nana One. How are you doing? How is everything? Is everything okay with you?" Obumo, is you on hospital bed
Hello,
or
sir,
something?
please,
Uncle
how are you
George.
doing? I hope you are well.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes, we
What
are
do you
very
mean, am I
okay.
So I shouldn't ask when he tells
You
me
don't
that
have the
I don't
right.
care
That's
about
why.
him.
That's why we have too many
No,
shocks.
what
We are dying too
do
early.
you mean by we don't have the right?
I
Right
say
is
your right to demand how are you doing is depends. You know, it depicts and reduces your ability to grow.
AJ,
so your mother-in-law and communication,
AJ, please,
don't go there.
on this note, we are going to be opening the phone lines very soon. I also want to hear your perspective out there, what you think about what Councillor Lutrot is saying. I don't think it's disrespectful at all if I meet my mom or dad or even my in-laws and I greet them good morning, I go ahead to ask them how they are doing. I do not think that it is disrespectful in any way. Our constitution doesn't state it anywhere. I've not heard any folklore anywhere that has said, or any story from when we were kids, from Anasisem to whatever, that has ever said that it is wrong for me to ask Openi how he's doing. What I know is you cannot insult an Openi,
Hello, hold on.
but some maybe so Openi send
Okay, hold on.
I'm holding on.
If you said Anansi Sam, there are more than 26 Anansi stories that depicts the way you should relate to a grown-up when you meet them. But I want to bring your conversation to the topic from your last point where you said you're waiting for constitution for you to know how to respect the elderly.
No, I'm not waiting for it. I'm saying that the constitution doesn't even state it anywhere that it is wrong.
So I'm
for
saying
me to
that
say,
each of the constitutional provisions that were made in line with first the Bible. So you see the first page of our constitution says, and to the Almighty God. So that's how it starts. Now, when we come to respect, respect is not reciprocal. Is one way. Number two, love is not reciprocal. Is one way. One of the things we are trying to bring into the system is that we are equal. If you call your mom and ask your mom, how are you doing? It makes sense. If you call me, this old man sitting there, this my daughter. I agree to young man, the driver. What I'm saying is that this my daughter, calls me, your father, and say, how are you? I'm okay. But your father-in-law, you call me and ask me, how are you doing? In what capacity are you requesting my help?
Why are we projecting in-laws
Do you understand?
at such a high level?
Because
in-laws
in-laws
to their child.
No,
and
where
so you are
in-laws
automatically their child
No,
too.
where
So
no.
if I can greet my mother
Hey,
and say how are you,
Councillor
why
Cookie,
I'm
Councillor
taking you
Lutrot,
as my
Councillor
father
Lutrot.
or my mother, so why can't I
Bella,
say
don't
same to
even
you?
stress. Councillor
Now,
Lutrot,
let's
are you
go
in
to the
Ghana?
story.
Councillor
Let's go.
Lutrot, are you in Ghana?
Come again.
At family sittings, or even this Christmas, that many in-laws will be coming together with their married children. Yehu Bella, because meba what to say.
Hello.
That's what my father-in-law and my mother-in-law
Hear me.
would ask when they see me this
Hear me,
Christmas.
hear me.
What to say.
Say,
But
me-
me mean to me friend of my many papa.
Who bondo? Who no tell me who na me say me ba want to say.
Aye.
Papa cho me ho ye.
Aye.
And say want to be tincha oba panyin ni ana o da bi o. Kweku ansa banini maseba. They have to clarify. Because he just used it figuratively to greet you. Me say the blessing flows from higher level to the down level. At yensua say yeni ya try yenton. We are going beyond because we don't understand the protocol. And let me narrow down to this in-law thing. She has a very brilliant thing. Why are we projecting in-laws? Who is an in-law? I marry Bella. Now you are my mother. Okay? For today you are just a mother. This is my wife. So between me and Bella, you are my mother. This is Bella. Who is an in-law here? Bella, this is your mother-in-law. Cookie, between me and Bella and you, who is the law? The word is in-law. Who is the law? So let me explain to you. Bella is my wife. You are my mother. I am your son. Through me, Bella has become your daughter-in-law. So who is the law? I am the law.
Why are you the law?
Because without me, Bella will never come into the family. I'm the conduit.
Okay.
So Bella has no rights on earth to have any communication to you without the law. That is
why did you bring me to the family?
That is why you are the most important thing to me. That I project you to them.
But I'm also the most important thing to your parents, especially if you're the only child.
Even if I'm the 20th child.
I'm just citing an example that I'm also equally important.
No, we are not saying you're not important. I'm saying that your importance is projected by me, your husband. I made you the law. The same like your mother-in-law and my father-in-law too.
So it means you cannot call my mother mommy. You cannot call my father daddy?
No, they are my in-laws.
But they automatically become your...
You stop using the word. That is where the disrespect is. Because if this young girl we are talking about tells me that she is angry and she's in pain, that is why she was able to insult the mother-in-law. If truly she has a projection that this woman looks like my mother, has she ever insulted the mother before in her pain?
But this is the same mother-in-law who knew that my husband had a side chick, had a mistress.
Hello.
But Omuhuna, wait, let me finish. But Omuhu side chick now.
Thank you.
Oh, our wife, how are you?
Because
they were addressing her,
hello?
our wife, our daughter.
Hold on.
And I'm who here, and I'm who here.
Hello,
take
your time because side chicks are part of marriage.
Oh my God.
And they are the medium by which men grow longer, older, and they don't die prematurely. Number two, can I finish?
Hold on.
Let me finish. And when I finish, you hold on. Let me finish. You let me finish because you are not coming. I know more people are watching than you. You are sitting here every day. I come one day because anytime you sit on TV, people know Bella has come. Me, I just came, and I know everybody's watching. Now watch it. Hear me, Cookie. I keep saying this thing, but you don't get it. I'm saying that side chicks are part of the marriage structure. God blesses side chick. There's no curse on the side. Hold on, my sister.
I should learn from which page of the Bible?
No.
Page, but I won't ask you for the verse. Bible page, when say
Bible
God
says
blesses
that. The Bible says that.
Mistresses.
Hold on. The Bible says that God brought a man on earth called David, and when David came, he was so blessed to the extent that God wanted him to build a church for him. Unfortunately, when he saw Uriah's wife bathing, the back
he lusted after her.
Hold on, I'm preaching. I'm a man of God. Hallelujah. He saw it and loved after it and went for it and didn't use the right process to ask the girl to kill. God said, why did you do that? You could have asked me, I've given you. So you will not be able to build a temple. Then had a son called Solomon. So Solomon built a temple for God with how many wives and how many side chicks? When God is in your business, he blesses you with more women. Those of us who are married to only 2 wives, we are suffering.
When God is in your business,
a man who marries more than one will never die premature death. Because all marriages, look, most widows you see in town,
his wives will be fighting. And
no. Women love competition. They don't fight to kill the man.
Uncle George, how many wives? Uncle George, how many wives do you have?
Now it's 2.
You have 2 wives.
So people don't know.
Who is the second one? Because we only know the first Mrs. Counselor Lucius.
No, there's no more Mrs. Counselor. No, there's Counselor's wife. There's no Mrs. again. There's a Counselor's wife.
Okay,
you have 2 wives.
So who and who?
How do you want to know the second one?
Well, why not? Because you're teaching people to have 2 wives. Let's know them.
Where did you find the second wife?
They are there. Everybody knows them.
By law, you're still wearing your wedding band.
But who says wedding band means that you're married? Okay, so let me continue my conversation. You see, you're just confusing all yourself. But let's learn this thing. So I'm saying that an in-law. Can I finish? Let me land and finish this. People understand the conversation. So when it comes to an in-law, the in-law is there because of the presence of the marriage. How do you insult your in-law? Can you insult your mother? Then Cookie is telling me that because your mother-in-law knows that there's a side chick, they are praising a side chick. The first thing is that if there's a side chick and the family have accepted a side chick in the first place, you ask yourself, what is the side chick doing for the family to accept a side chick? Ask that question. That's one. Number 2, if you say you are insulting because he's condoning to the son, man, my mother. There's no way on earth that you report me to my mother that my mother will be on your side.
Of course, that's not.
So why do you take my mother as your mother?
That's not your own mom.
No, but that's when the sign of respect. Also, side the wife or the husband. Anytime what their child is doing.
Then it means that they want to use you against their child.
Hold on with that.
No, let's learn.
Yeah, we'll learn. Hold on. We'll have to take a break. So
you are coming. Never be a friend to your mother-in-law.
We're coming where?
When you hear coming, you get confused.
Bella, please take the break.
We'll be back. And Vicky has sent a message. She actually agrees with Counselor. I don't understand how. But we'll be back to read some of these comments as well.
To me, bro, my in-laws say, "Naka saw you small." Oh, but on the last thing he said though, that your in-laws will never be on your side, never ever. And you should
you don't report me.
They will side with you. They will side with you with Eniso. But when they are talking, they are on the side of their side.
No. I know a situation where the guy was misbehaving badly. They sided with the woman.
No, do you know why they sided with the woman?
Because they knew that the
there are times we want to side with you so that you don't escalate to destroy our sign for us. So when we put you in our good books, we are putting our good books so that
because they literally saw her as their daughter.
No, it's not so. Bella, at my age, the truth of the matter is if you get married, never make me my mother your place of reporting. If I do anything to you don't like, report to you your family. The truth is that when we come and teach people, Cookie, the one that settles conflict in a marriage is the family, not us.
Can your wife also call your father daddy?
Did you understand what I'm saying? He is your father-in-law. Bella, you cannot find yourself calling my mother with my phone. And I give that a lot. Cookie, do you know what happened to a sunny story? Far back some Joy FM time. So the lady picked the husband's phone and called the mother. Regularly, they have an itch of the way they call each other when they call. Bella is my wife. She's not delivered yet. And the mother has named Bella Kweku. TMU. Me, I'm called Pabna. And she offered me, hello, ma. Hey.
Is he coming here?
Can you see a so because immediately the mother sees my name on the phone.
Sorry, baby.
Do you understand again? Do you get a picture here? So at the end of the day, there is always a protocol, and the protocol is all in-law. You have no right.
That one. Oh, Jack, and you're my child. Oh, you are right.
Listen, the word you are using, man, you are just idiomatically trying to find a short one. I'm saying, this is your in-law.
Yes, she's
so,
mom,
I
can call her in-law.
Why?
She is fine. We all know. But if you go to the house,
hello, mommy.
So what do you mean? No, what do you mean? Who is she? Who is she? Achole Shayo. I say that is why we give you the term. Shayo. What's man? I say Shayo. Me. You know, I see. Where am I coming from? No, where am I coming from? When I go to my in-laws house, Shayo is what I call her. I call her Shayo Keshami. Which is English? Is it why I'm disrespecting? What is English? People, listen, if you want to take the foreign culture, you all become fools. That's why you're losing lessons. This is an in-law. And that is why if really you have the guts and know this an in-law, you will not be in pain to insult her. You will be in pain to insult your mother-in-law, and the reason for the insult, the insult is because you are angry in you because they are fine with the side chick.
Yeah.
So you are using the opportunity to insult your mother-in-law because you are in pain. Can you be in pain to insult your mother? Can you ever insult your mother?
Oh, you can insult your mother will forgive you.
So if you are good at insulting your mother. But Cookie, immediately when I marry you,
but me, I won't. Exactly.
It means that my mother is older than your mother. Keep that in your head. Because I'm older than you. No,
sometimes it's not the case.
No, because I'm older than you, it's assumed that your father, our family will.
But sometimes you say people won't tell me. They say be a woman when you see me, but me mommy, and you say woman or mommy.
That's baby.
If you won't tell me, I won't tell me.
But what am I say? Oh, to me, your woman, mamma, no papa. Now wait to me and show when me yomo.
Oh, a son of my beard.
Now would to me ya.
Maybe
if you are able to insult your mother-in-law because you are in pain. Hey. This forgiveness, Bella,
don't let it go.
If you don't have the heart in this life, don't attempt. Marriage is not for boys. So, Cookie, what people go through in marriage.
If you go through and you're not happy, you get a divorce.
Divorce is part of marriage. That thing they tell is not part of marriage. Don't mind them. I tell people when you're getting married.
No, but my worry is that too many people are jumping out too quickly.
No, it's not.
They're not even attempting to fix.
No, it's not too. No, it's not too quickly. They jump in with a problem. So before you hear the problem, you think it's too quickly. See me and you, I get it. Well, me and you will do already. Once I've not married you, every small thing. No, I've warned you that don't push me to do what I don't want to do before you're not married. Then you apologize. And you are sitting with me. Then I say, get out of my car.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything to regret. Get out of my car. Before even I put a ring on your finger.
Yeah.
So the day I put a ring on your finger, and then all of a sudden I ask you to walk out of my car.
That one they forget.
I get what I'm talking about. So we condone to things that we think we can solve. And I may, oh, I me pan, you baby, oh, I make jai. Me. Send out whom is saying, no one saying, oh, while me, I'm a giant son. Now, are you going to use my throat in the marriage to stop drinking? And I mean, I'm a pemba, pame, what do I make giant papa? What do you mean? But then I'm a cooper, and one I bet it are. Need years here, they can the day at the same year.
It's second one away.
I'm shocked you don't know.
You don't know what?
I didn't know.
I'm even getting a third wife in March. March, I was a third wife. Tell me the money in the
I didn't know who are marrying you.
You see that?
Who are you marrying you?
Okay.
I feel sorry for the women.
Well, if you see ants on salt, you should be worried.
You should be, exactly.
But when you see ants around your sugar container, I get what I'm talking about.
Are you not an ordained minister of God?
I am ordained, gazetted minister of God. And there is no policy in the Bible. There's no portion in Scripture.
Can I finish?
No, you want.
And in Christendom, with the rules and regulations of the land, a minister of God must have one husband.
No, it's not in the Bible.
One husband, one wife.
No, it's not in the Bible.
I didn't say one. I didn't say Bible. I said with the constitution of the land.
The land says when you do civil, no, that's not church marriage. It's civil marriage. That is why I have annoyed my civil marriage. No.
I know the Dabe.
I don't have a civil marriage. No, I don't have a civil marriage.
So we need civil marriage. I'll say you are not fit to be
a counselor. So I'm not fit to be a counselor. But the Roman father who have not had sex before is a counselor and blessing.
Nobody has said he's a counselor because you need certificates. Who they all from
in the clergy, if you check the Catholic convent, there are more people who are trained as counselors than any other person.
Second wife
the issue is that Obia Pran coming there no crack. So who knew that so be ampeme? Investment. And the way a 48 car,
one wife.
Avu Deka. Elobe Makukabala.
Enya. Your wife gonna give you problem. If
I saw the people Ameton Meregi Ameton. People Menya Emeve. Ebeche. Ewe Galasiwa.
Yeah, what
Elasino Deka. Egamela
yeah, what Galasiwa.
Ega Esubapa.
Namude.
Akawanuka. Ewo. Akawanuka. Akawanuka. Esrodeka egalasinye. Ekpobe po nyepe shake. Po enyepe boot. Miata play lamb like aswa menyawa. Hey. Enya mi po nyale lef mahaya. Egamela si o. Na gala si o akoso.
And it's just been proposed that we should start having reality shows here on Fridays, especially on Fridays. Everything must be shown on TV, including when we go for a break. Everything that happens in the studio must be aired. But anyway, before you even come back, let me finish. I've got very special birthday dedications that I must read this morning. And the first one says, happy birthday to Mr. Adikem Wedam Eric, Youth President for St. George Catholic Church in Koforidia. May your very special day overflow with love and peace. Bring you so much happiness as you give everyone. God's wonders to you would never cease. Amen. And it's coming from your wife, Reza Adikem, Yvonne, and the entire youth of St. George's Cathedral, Koforidia. I hope that I got your wife's name correctly, either Reza or Riza, whichever way, you know who it's coming from. So happy birthday to you, Mr. Adikem Wedam Eric. Now, happy birthday also to Mary at Mary's Kitchen, who sells at Old Parliament House. She's 30 today. May the good Lord bless you. And it's coming from Dora Adiya, Shraj Head Office. Happy birthday to you. Another one also going to Josephine Asha Ej of Star Ghana Foundation in East Legon. Wishing you good health and long life. You're blessed. And it's coming from Ibrahim Tanko Amidu to you, Josephine Asha. Anyway, so we've been trying to take a look at a letter which has to do with an in-law, a daughter who actually got angry that her husband had a side chick when she was 5 months pregnant, and they got into an altercation. Guys, I'm on. They got into an altercation and unfortunately insulted the mother-in-law. She's looking for ways and means to patch up with the mother-in-law. She's done having the baby. She wants her family back, and now she wants to apologize to the mother-in-law. She's been trying for the last 1 month, but to no avail. And she sent us a letter this morning to help us to get her family and her mother-in-law back. And Uncle George is not having it this morning. So if I get you correctly, once she made that mistake of insulting the mother-in-law, she shouldn't even make an attempt to go and apologize, because
so this is the thing. If my wife offends my mom, the right person to make my mom understand what has happened is me.
Okay.
I am the law.
That I agree. Okay.
You are an in-law, so I'm the conduit.
Okay.
So I made a statement sometime, and somebody didn't understand that. Cookie, this is our wife, this is my wife, you're my mother-in-law, and we come to our family house.
Right.
My wife doesn't wake up early in the morning. Never. In our house, she won't. She's a visitor in the house.
Okay.
And my sisters will serve you.
Oh, so you don't have to go out and go and sweep the compound.
Where are you sweeping?
That I agree.
Because in our family house, in my mother's house, there are things that you think you are sweeping, but it's a protection for the house. You go and sweep it.
So you don't have to sweep.
All when they are been fine.
Okay. And so
No,
So-
but the same mothers-in-law will complain that
No, they complain because your husband doesn't know the protocol. You see the dress you are wearing. Anytime you are going to a house, you dress well, makeup. Then when you go, my mother is pounding fufu. You go and collect a person to pound. Who born dog? Never. You wait for the fufu to eat in the sitting room.
Hey, at least you pretend, offer. That's mommy, can I help?
That is an insult. If you didn't, I wouldn't pound the fufu.
Oh my God, how is this an insult?
People don't love the way I treat my wives. But listen,
You're there.
they are my wife. You see, they are the queen. If you come to my house, when my mother comes to my house, she's treated like the best queen in the world. In my house, my wife serves my mother like a maid servant. But anytime I carry her to a family house, she relax. In the morning, her water is ready to go and bath. Nobody asks. Now you didn't sorry. Or sorry then shut up. She's not going to cook for the family. For what? So the person who can cause the amendment
is the son.
Is the son. And so in marital conflict resolution, one of the things you should learn is that you are my mother. If I do anything against you, don't go and tell my mother. Go and tell your mother.
Okay.
Then your mother and father will call my mother and father.
Okay.
I say no more there. Me ba ba ne dia say about 2 years. Ye made your mawali. Or see XYZ.
But then now can say and see ye may your mawari. And so see
no, he or see ye may. So I'm talking about me ma. And then woman, so it's it's your child. No, listen, your child, my child is beating our child. You know that story? My child, your child is beating our child. If you when I married, I brought 2, you brought 2, and then you came to fire one inside the marriage. So they are beating the one we brought to the marriage. So what I'm saying is that this solution will only come from the son.
As
any woman who is interested in your side chick is a witch and wants you to die to become a widow.
Hold on.
Can I explain that thing well for you? Cookie.
Before you even move on, what I want to ask is that instead of speaking to you, my husband, to go and beg your mother for me, can I not go to my parents and tell them that I've disrespected my mother-in-law? So please go and speak
no,
to
in the
her
first place, because you left the house and you have gone away.
No, they sent me away.
No, because
they sent me away.
Whatever they sent you, because you left the house, your marital home, you get to your mother's place. You've announced the reason why you are there.
Okay.
So your mother will say, "What's it then? Oh yeah, what's it about? Hey, have you watched a video circulating where the lady slapped the man and the host was watching?" Immediately your mother will say, "No, even in your pregnancy 5 months, what's the way you're then? You insulted your mother-in-law." Hey, Adwa!
No, but they should rather call your mother-in-law and ask her why.
No, your husband asked you to leave, and you went to your family.
And your in-laws also supported him in pushing you onto your mind.
Forget about their support. The first thing is that you are now confessing to us that what you did was wrong.
So the adults should rather meet and discuss it.
No,
Why
the
should
adults
your
will
husband
meet.
be the one?
The adults are meeting because, watch it here. You told your mother why you left your husband's house.
Why I was kicked out.
No, you told your mother why you left your husband's house.
I was kicked out.
Munjai are kicked out.
No, but you're kicking me out.
No, they didn't kick you. Your attitude deserves you to be out of the house.
What if I
So
didn't
you
do anything
kicked.
wrong?
Then that is where you are kicked out. But this one you did. There was an event that registered your absence from the house.
Okay.
So I'm saying that your mother who you came to meet in the house, I do have a few. Mira, I just see ordinary by Yantokwa. Why yan Sama says, and you couldn't see Umbra Metana Hambe. Mira, anything. Then a buy Adwa. So your father and mother will interrogate you. Then they will now find a way not to meet your husband, but they will go and meet the in-laws. And it's likely when they go, they don't give them face even to talk. But that is how the solution is. Okay. Stop saying I'm apologizing. You have no right to call my mother and say, "Mom, but your Bella Ben, kweku yere."
Na Bella Ben no nim.
That's sarcasm on people so bet you say una friend no. What I said is that statement it tells so it's not ready to even hear you. Bella Ben, kweku yere. Menya odembio.
Oh, my number dada.
Why you goat?
We're changing the phone.
Then why you goat? So the only way this lady can survive in the first place is that he should let the family begin to negotiate on her behalf. Number two, the husband should understand that what the wife did was wrong, and she must also know what she did was wrong and find a means. But the word to a wife is enough. The rest of you who are insulting your in-laws in disguise, take this number and call me so that we can settle the issue before you insult them. Call Shayo Jabo Kajaleko 0277 609 644. It is the orgasm conference. 0277 26 December 609 644. Be careful to give full respect to your mother-in-law. Don't insult them when they insult you. When they insult you, become a cartoon and be quiet. Don't be smart.
Oh, you are done.
Because it's not easy to have an in-law.
Vicky,
thank
good morning to
you.
you.
Thank
Vicky, interestingly, Vicky agrees with you all through.
Why are you worried?
Oh no, I mean she's also older, so she's saying.
So you
see,
you're
who appreciate tradition and customs, you would understand what Council is saying. But quick one before we wrap up, I'd like to say a big thank you to Sheila Bonsu for styling me every Friday on.